We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Slow bouncer to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Down the first baseline, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Now at the plate, John Jay. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
John Jay.
Fastball in there for a called strike. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game. That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. This is flared right back over the mound. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. And now time to check out Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. He's only picked up 1 hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
Here's Jason Hayward now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Phillips is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mustellier moves over, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Adonis Garcia digs in now, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Adonis Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. His past history against John Lester, 1 for 6. Now Lester's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Batting sixth.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. Hit out towards second. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Batting seventh, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Chopped foul wide of first.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. He'll try it again. 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Teron gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Ronnier Mustelier. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
So two pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Now at the plate, Julio Teheran, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And there's ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
3rd inning, no score to this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Inciarte. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, pitcher, Sean Lester.
Standing in, John Lester. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suzuki has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in once again, John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tehran sets. Here it comes on 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out with the man at first.
Ball
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac. The former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, is the first to bat in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Hayward. 1 out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now Lester's 0-1, and that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
In now, Adonis Garcia,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
0-2 now from Lester. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Digging in, Brandon Phillips. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
One and one. Here it is. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22.
First pitch of the at bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp racing back to the track. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Swings through the slider there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with another 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches. I'm not sure he's going to be around for much longer.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Off the LED board and gone. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, that's the 2nd home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Four runs here in this half inning. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
This one's down to third. Garcia is right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, pitcher, Sean Lester.
So striding in, John Lester. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Lester ready, the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Mustellier.
Into the box, Ronnier Mustellier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
One on its way from Lester. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio Teheran.
At the plate, Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. In to score, the runner from second, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Braves do get a run on the RBI triple. Middle of the night on the north side. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves 1. Here's Javier Baez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Fielder, Sean Shea.
Digging in once again, John Jay. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Garcia is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Hayward, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle, and Phillips is having some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Tehran sets. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. For Hayward, he's into double digits now with his 10th swipe of the year. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Freddie Freeman.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Third baseman number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bartolo Colon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Bartolo Colon.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And the pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Phillips. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
A little bouncer. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Ben Zobrist will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's got 8 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. On its way from Lester. Hit on the ground is short. There's Baez. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled back. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
To short, hit hard. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? Ronier Mustelier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Schwarber has a read on it. Oh no, it drops. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next,
yeah,
for
it looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Emilio Bonifacio is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one.
Bonifacio.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Schwarber has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They trail it 4-1. R.A. Dickey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
R.A. Dickey.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
The batter, pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, John Lester. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And that misses for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past his swing for a strike.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So stepping in, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Dickey gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Garcia. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready for another shot now. Dansby Swanson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Too high. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here we go. Come on, Cubby.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Sam Freeman
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Fielder, Sean Shea.
John Jay is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mustellier is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Anthony Rizzo will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony
At the plate,
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Mustellier is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Your attention, please.
The new pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer.
Blaine Boyer.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. His career numbers against this pitcher, 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. So here's Matt Kemp now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now here it comes. 2-0 now.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
2-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Adonis Garcia digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another try at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Second baseman number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ball 1.
Well, that's a little alarming right there, Matt. He's really getting tired, I think, because look how far he missed that pitch from. Set up outside, the ball ended up way inside.
1 out and a runner on second base. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within 2 now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on 1. You're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronier Mustellier. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Another one sent foul. Two out, two strike offering. Here it is. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, they say you should aim to win 3 out of 4 at home, but they sweep the 4-game series and give this home crowd a lot to cheer about. Bring on the next guys.
4-2 the final score tonight. John Lester records his 14th winning decision of the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits. 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 14-4. Credit the save to Wade Davis, his 37th. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. He falls to 10-9. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express route.